Yeah, buenos dias, camaradas, and what's up to the homegirls? Hey, gracias for all the subs and for all the people supporting the channel. To all the bots that be trolling me, it's feed man. Like in truth, I'm not tripping. We all have our own opinions. A lot of us grew up the way we grew up. A lot of us have different mentalities. So with that being said, hopefully, watchers enjoy. But anyways, I just wanted to cover a few things. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about anything because it's no need for me to continue addressing monsters that have something bad to say to me. But it is what it is. As you can see, homie, gray hair is everything. I ain't no spring chicken. I'm about to be 40, so you know, I'm basically living my best life right now. I got a roof over my head. What I'm saying, I wake up every morning. I got my work to do. What I'm saying, I try to get my excuse me, try to get my shit straight. You know what I mean? Still a work in progress, no matter how long I've been out of prison. But for the most part, I just wanted to say that. Now, something that I did want to address is the fact that Vatos, they're talking about mostly, Vatos from, you know, some might be considering amigas, some are just, curious, whatever, as far as like politics and me speaking on politics. For one, if you know anything about the homies politics, you'll know that what I say ain't shit. This is all common knowledge. Um, it's just, it's basic. There's nothing uh, incognito about it. So I'm not gonna get in trouble for that. It's just if that was the case, most rappers that be out here talking, on their records, they would be dead already. Now there is situations to where if you say certain things, you will get got, and that's just plain and simple. But you don't have to be smart to understand that. That's just logic. There's some things about the Spencer, certain things about the homies that you just got to keep to yourself, and it's just the best way to do it. Putting too much out there will get you caught up, but serious shit, not bullshit like I'm talking about. This is basic shit that I've did and shit I've been through. I'm not naming names as far as like Hollis. I might say the homie from OC or the homie from IE. That's just their area. I'm not breaking it down like, oh, this vato que whack this fool right here in this prison. I won't do that because that's just you don't do that. That shit'll get you caught up. I'm not talking about bringing drugs in and how we did it. I mentioned that I got busted for carga for heroin, but that's me. I went to the hole for that shit. Was back there for like 9 months. Got out. You know, my boy fucking Turtle from Westside TMC took the charge. Another black homie, a straight rider. He took the charge. And was like, "Hey, take your ass home." So, with that being said, as far as politics, real homies know, and lots that's in the know, and people that have been around know what's up. A lot of lots don't know our politics, and that's cool. You don't have to, but for the most part, yeah, ain't no, we don't have no. Some out to say something about loose lips or something. This is basic shit. It's called fluff, dog. If you take this shit like it's like, something serious, then that's just you. I can't say nothing about that. But for the homies, no. What is politics and what is just, basic fucking common knowledge. When I started this channel, like I said, it was mostly just, to reach out to homies and to talk to younger homies and try to keep them from going a bad route because a lot of homies go to the pen thinking it's gravy. I'm gonna hang with the camaradas and get this and that, and then find out that shit gets real. It's not even about putting in work. I think the pressure comes when motherfucker got 6 or 7 fools running at him, trying to stump him out, or you see somebody get fucking blasted and cracking their fucking chest open, somebody get their throat slit or maybe, strangled, whatever. Certain monsters like me have seen that shit and it's just, it's part of the pen life. So if you got a weak stomach, you might not want to go there, but I'm not, like I said, it's not even about glorifying anything. I survived it and I've been getting busted since fucking juvenile hall. So I've seen it all without the saying what they'll do to me, dude. I've got them up with so many fools that said what they would do. Some of them don't do shit. They just wolf from a distance or when they're in a crowd or whatever. Some fools are triggered, said I got something to say about blacks, but I continue to reiterate the fact that I am black. I just run with the sur, and that's where my heart's at. Motherfuckers that kill their own kind and then come on here and talk to me about what I'm doing wrong, but yet you'll have a Mexican dude from your hood and want the homies to accept that, but yet you see a black fool on here and you want a wolf. Like, yeah, just fucking hypocrisy. Like that shit makes no sense. Like, if anything, you got any homie from your hood that's like Mexican or white, you should just be quiet because you sound like a fucking hypocrite. Now, as far as like politics in LA, as far as gangs, I know fools from different hoods in LA that have told me about this shit. I've known fools that, you know what, it's crazy because you got fools that'll be like, all the blacks this, the black that. I know black dudes from different hoods that wish that they had the same politics as the homies, because I can go to any prison and go in any cell, any one of my homies' cell. It don't matter if they have no blacks from their hood. It don't matter if they function with blacks. Even if we don't get along like that, they're still gonna let me in. I'll kick it until I can get a cell move, but they're gonna let me in. A lot of you can't do that, and that's a fact. And I got family that are lifers, you know, and they'll tell you the same shit. So, you know, all these ones that be peddling this bullshit, trying to act like, you know, it's pro-black. A lot of you motherfuckers are killing your homies over chains and shit like that. Like, come on, dog. Like, and you mad because I'm not a part of that. Like, at the end of the day, I'm just gonna be me, dog. I'm never gonna stop being a Sureño. Look at this is a prime example. I mean, you see this shit for the lots that say what they'll do to me. See that big ass 13? I walk around with that motherfucker on the street like it's nothing. I've been to LA walking around with that shit like it's nothing. The only ones I really gotta worry about is the lots like that may see that, like, you know, sometime go to the slots and squad me, gotta watch out because, you know, the lots from 18 might see that and think I'm from F13. I've had fools pull up on me over that shit. I've had highness pulled up on me from Midnight Locas and shit like that, you know. So, yeah, you know, shouts out to the homies from Florence, you know. I know lots of Buck and all them, you know. I know black homies from like damn near every hood, you know. So, as far as Vato saying what they'll do to me, look, I take that shit with a grain of salt. I've seen a gang of fools on the street. I've had homies that didn't like me when I was in placement. I had the homie fucking Chato from Montero. He didn't like me because he didn't know. He just seen a black fool and just like whatever. But when he saw me start handling my business and shit, he gave me respect, you know. And Chato was one of them fools that used to like to slang him with a gang of fools, you know. The homie Blinky from where was he from? Santa Maria or Montero? Homies from Santa Maria, homies from Santa Paula, fucking Marky Boy from Santa Maria, fucking and Horse from Santa Maria, and I know fools from everywhere, dog. Like, it's just the way it is. So as far as like trying to glorify some shit, it's not about that, dog. It's just about me living my life as a Sureño, me trying to keep homies going on the right path. And when they, you know, if you're gonna go out there and you're gonna do it, just be safe, homie. That's all I say. I just want to see the homies prosper. I want to see everybody prosper, even the haters. You know what I mean? If you know, you dislike me because of what I am, what I represent, you got Watts on here that say that maybe I'm trolling, that there's Vatos that's been coming in the comments that know me, so ain't no trolling. My face is all on fucking YouTube. So if Vatos, let me just put it this way: if anything I say is out of pocket as far as like too much information, trust me, I know a gang of homies and there's enough camaradas in this motherfucker that'll tell me, hey Blackie, calm down. You know, you need to just don't say that, don't say this. That's what homies do. Homies ain't trying to see you get wrecked. If I say anything that's out of pocket, my homies are gonna let me know because that they know certain things we can't do, so ain't gonna try to get me crossed up. But for the most part, I'm old enough to know, been around long enough to know what to say and what not to say. So, you know, to the lots that are Norteños, you know, no disrespect, but our politics are different than yours, and it's just the way it is, you know. So your homies might not do something, and my homies might do something entirely different, but that's why we're different cars, and we're on two different pages, you know, as far as thinking, everything. To the Morenos that come on here, got something to say, it's cool, you know. But keep in mind, it's not the first time I've been wolfed on by dudes that have did nothing. At the end of the day, dog, you hating is not gonna get you nowhere. I'm never gonna change who I am. Like I said, you seen that sweater with that big ass 13 on it. That motherfucker about as long as my leg. I'm gonna rep that shit to death. And as time goes on, there'll be homies that'll come on here that will know me and know that I was about my business and still about my business. My problem is I'm still turned the fuck up. So that's why I respond to certain comments. It's in my DNA, it's in the blood, you know. And yeah, I don't, and as far as like black business, I don't get involved in that. I'm just saying what I seen and what I know and what people have told me. So anything I have got wrong, Spencer, it wasn't meant to that. This is people that, I talk to. I got family from everywhere. Korma Pyru Bloods, fucking Bloodstone 40 Pyru. It goes on and on. Like I got a lot of family. But as far as like Tokes, rest in peace, like I can't really speak on that about the paisas and in Mexico. Me personally, I wouldn't try to go to Mexico starting no shit. It's a different playing field. Walters might end up buried in the field somewhere. It's different. And as much orgullo as I got for the sur, I'm not going to Mexico to kick up no dust. It's just that's a whole different fucking playing field. And they ain't playing out there just like we ain't playing out here. So yeah, that's all I'll say on that. But to the homies Toke, rest in peace, a real motherfucker, and hopefully what he started will continue, and vatos that are Sureños and vatos that just in general that are, raza Latinos, even blacks and Hispanics collabing on raps and shit, you know what I mean? Hopefully, that do come to fruition, and, about to be able to get that money and say fuck the system, because that's what it's about. It's about fuck the system. All this racist shit and motherfuckers trying to crack each other's head. I understand some of us will never get along, but for the most part, let's get this money. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this money. And as far as politics in the pen with big homies and the norteños, I have nothing to say about that, never will. I'm just following fucking orders, like always. A good motherfucking Sureño that's gonna handle his business when he needs to. And to the homies from Pacoima, all the homies from the Valle, IE, OC, up north, to everybody that support the channel, saludos. Hopefully you about to enjoy your morning. And to the about to buzzing down the hole right now, getting that rutina. Hey, homie, I feel you, big dog. I need to get on my burpees because I'm getting fat. And on that note, I'll catch you later. Ladies.